Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Cor from the Carve House Homestead, and this is my pooch. Who's in desperate need of love right now, apparently. So this is just a little step 2 of the previous little session I'm busy with of getting out of South Africa. What is the best plan? What is the best way? What are your options? So yeah, I'm in the workshop right now just because, and not doing much. Getting back on point, basically in the last video I talked about a couple of options you have. I didn't go into much depth on those, but I think I need to. One of the options you have is to find out which countries have a lack of skills or are in need of many. And thank you so much for all the comments and people talking to me about this topic. I've since figured out that New Zealand has a lot of teaching jobs that they have a need for teachers. Also truckers, like America does. And I know that Boilermakers are needed in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. I was on the live chat with Loving Life the other night, and Philippe told me about that, so I don't really remember at the moment. I knew that, but anyway, so yeah, so there are really a lot of options that you can look for and look at and go for if you have the right qualifications in most points, such as the Boilermakers in the UK. They need original papers that I don't have. I know the job, don't have the papers. So there's that. If you have the qualifications, go and check out Loving Life's channel on the live stream. It's a bit of a long one, but just look for the part where I talk to Philippe, and you can just go from there. Just follow it up and you'll have a job there, definitely, if you have the proper paperwork and everything. Secondly, I got a comment telling me that New Zealand needs teachers that I didn't know. That's also something worth looking at. So that is basically the whole process of getting started is know what your plan is. Get into it. Go for it. My issue at the moment is, I want to say tenfold, because first of all, I need to get to a place where I get citizenship quick enough so I can sponsor my parents to come over as well and get all of us out. My wife's grandparents as well. It's a bit of it stacks up. So I need to get quick citizenship. Not quick, legal. Legal. First of all, legal. Keep it legal. Second of all, I need to find a job where I can make enough money to support our family should there be an issue with my wife's working permit or something in that line. So I need to make sure that I get a comfortable barrier financially in order to do that. Third on the list, currently, our problem is that when we go over, I'll probably have to go over myself and they'll follow later. And in that time, we need to figure something out with the dogs as well. So I'm not euthanizing my dogs, no. I'm not giving them away, because dog fighting is another big issue in South Africa at the moment. They just shut down a farm of 400 pit bulls. One farm, 400 pit bulls used in dog fighting. So therefore, I'm not giving my dog to anyone. So yeah, so this little step 2 video is basically just about, you need to think about what you're going to do. You need to figure out, will you be staying or will you be leaving? Are you leaving? Great. Where are you going? What are your skills? What can you contribute? What makes you someone that another country would want to pull through? Keep in mind a bunch of other things. You need a tax clearance. You need a clear criminal history. You need you'll probably need an international driver's license. You'll need funds. You can't go there with no money. You probably could if you had a sponsor, but even then, you'll be freeloading. And as South Africans, and most of the South Africans that I know, we don't like that. It's not something you want to do. You don't want to become a burden for someone else. So you need finances. So tax clearance. You need to be clear with SARS. Even though you hate them, even though you feel that they are just ripping you off, and even though whatever, you need to be clear. You need tax clearance certificate. You need visas, working permits. Do you have those things in order? Do you have a passport? Do you have plane fare money? And all these things build up so much. So when you plan to get out, you need the means, the money, paperwork, everything. So step 2 is basically summed up. Make sure where you're going, see what you need, make sure you qualify, and stay legal. I cannot stress this enough. If you go there illegally and you get caught out, they will deport you back here. Let's say you sell everything here and go there some way. Alright, you're there now, you get caught now, you come here again. You've got nothing, no house, no vehicles, no... What do you do? What's your plan? So keep it legal. Another thing I need to just touch on, is it doesn't probably fit too much into this video, but I'm doing it anyway. If you want to stay and fight, keep in mind what the law requires. We are not at martial law at the moment. We are not busy with a war. We are not in a situation where you can react with deadly force just because you think or it might be on your life. When you react with deadly force, or even pull up with a gun when someone is attacking or approaching with the wrong kind of demeanor, all these things are going to be judged in a court where you are already not the favorite person. So if you reacted with deadly force, you will be labeled as a murderer and treated that way until you can prove however. So most people do not have the money for intense lawyers or being away from work for court cases or anything. So think about that. So stay and fight, go for it. Do it legally. Everything you do, do it legally. So that is what I'm about for tonight. Later on, we'll be doing a quick video regarding prepping and why it's important and what is prepping. Because I'm seeing a lot of people saying, yeah, I've got a pantry full of food. No, you're not prepping. You are prepping in a small way. I'm going to give you the smallest type of prepping towards where you are actually becoming a prepper for HHTF, for whatever comes. So that's it from me about this subject. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the comments and likes and people who just give me ideas and talk to me. I think it's Tony New Zealand, to Tony NZ. Thank you for you. Just a Ghost, you are awesome. I'm forgetting everyone's names, but that's it for me for now. I'll see you again in a bit with my wife, and yeah, see you later.